Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. We've been reviewing a lot of Power Ranger stuff lately. I think I don't know what the last Power Ranger review we did was, but I think it might have been the Drilltron. But that was from the Beast Morphers line. Today we're doing more Lightning Collection. The Lightning Collection, Beast Morphers Red Ranger. I didn't get any of his figures when Go Busters came out. You know, Takumi Sentai Go Busters is the show that Beast Morphers is adapted from. I've seen it, but I haven't watched any Beast Morphers, so I'm basically just buying this show as late Go Busters toys, because I never got the figure arts, which I hear are still fairly priced, actually. I hear they actually went down in price. But yeah, I have the regular Beast Morphers version and the Beast Morphers Red Fury mode version, but I'm still very happy to have this version. You know, twice the price, twice the quality. I plan on getting pretty much every Lightning Collection figure that comes out. I don't have the Gold Ranger Armored Red Ranger 2-pack. One of these days, it'll be mine. Hasbro Pulse released them, so they're available to the public now. I'll get them one day, but not anytime soon, probably. So yeah, we have the Red Ranger in the box. I like how they aren't posed up as much. He's posed up a little bit, but not terribly much. Like, if you look at Gold Ranger, he's not posed up at all. I like that, because then they don't get all warped in the packaging. He's posed up a little. He might be a little warped, but it's nothing that can't be fixed with like a hairdryer or some hot water or something, you know what I mean? You can see all his accessories and stuff. I like the artist depictions of the heads on the box. You know, they're really good for display. I feel like in-package collectors will really like these as well, because you can slide them into the shelf this way and see them all, or you can have them facing forward and see that, and you can see all the accessories in the package, which makes it worth displaying in package. You know, a nice little pose on the back. Legal info, just a red top. I really love the Lightning Collection, y'all. I really do. So let's bust him out of... Oh. let's bust. Let's just open him. And here he is, Red Buster, aka Red Beast Morphers Ranger, out of his packaging. And I gotta say, I like the dude. I like him a lot. He's very Gucci gang. He's very YOLO. Am I out of touch? But he's really nice. I'm not going to do a side-by-side comparison with the $10 one, because the $10 one's the one for kids. This is the adult collectible. I feel like you guys know that there's going to be a large difference in the favor of this one. Just absolutely beautiful figure. I've been hearing he's the favorite of the wave from a lot of people. That's what I've been hearing. I feel like my favorite's probably going to be Magna Defender. For some reason, my Magna Defender and Pink Ranger are shipping together, but Pink Ranger's ready to go, but since I had her and him shipped together to save money, she's not coming until October, because the place I pre-ordered him from isn't going to have the stock filled enough to complete my pre-order until like October. I don't know when this review's going up. It might be October by then, who knows. But yeah, so I'll have the whole wave and review the whole wave, and then I'll get the 2-pack of Psycho Red and Galaxy Red. But let's do articulation first. Side, up and down on the head. You got the nice torso movement all over. You got kind of the waist crunch. You know, you get a lot of movement out of these Lightning Collection figures. I absolutely adore them. The butterfly joint, up and down on the arm, forward and back on the arm, bicep swivel, double elbow bend, wrist, and then forward and back on the wrist as well. So rotation and then forward and back. Legs are pretty good. In and out, forward, back, thigh, and can you see that wobble too, you know? Double knee. They weren't warped, by the way. They weren't warped from the packaging at all, so that's a good sign. So if mine weren't warped, yours shouldn't be either. And then up and down on the feet. Ankle pivot. The feet are a little stiff. I feel like all my Lightning Collection figures have stiff feet. Not Lord Zed and Goldar, but all my Rangers. So like my villains don't have stiff feet, except the Putty. His feet are a bit stiff. But all my Rangers have stiff feeties. Now we're going to talk about accessories. Let's talk about his hands first. He has kind of an open grappling hand and a trigger hand, but only for the respective hands you currently see them on. Those are the ones that he comes with in package, and the ones that I'm going to display him with, because I don't want to display him with these fist hands. There we go, fist hands. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna display him with his sword either, because I have my Go Busters $10 one displayed with his sword. This sword looks really nice. I actually really want the figure for, or the role-play toy for the sword, because it looks awesome. But it's a really cool sword. And then he also comes with an energy effect. This energy effect is catering specifically to him. The lightning ones that we've seen for lots of others are kind of generalized. But this one, because in the Sentai, I always, like as a kid, I always imagined they kind of digitized out of air. Because, you know, Toku weapons often come out of nowhere. And then Takumi Sentai Go Busters straight up showed them, like, pixelating out of the air. And it was exactly like I always imagined it. And that was one of the things I really liked about Go Busters. And it seems like they've kept that for Beast Morphers. And then the effect is specifically catering to that, like, kind of a digitized slash. I absolutely love it. If I was going to display him with the sword, he would absolutely be displayed with the energy effect. None of my other ones are displayed with energy effects, but he definitely would be, once again, if I was displaying him with the sword, but I'm not. You get his actor's head. This costs Hasbro extra money to give us the actor heads. I think it's a well-sculpted head. I'm not entirely sure what the actor looks like, because I have not watched Beast Morphers. Once again, I've only watched the Japanese show. I'll get to Beast Morphers eventually. I probably won't watch it till it's complete, or at least till season 1 is over. And then his Jaguar blaster thing. This is an American exclusive weapon. They did not have this weapon in the Sentai. That was one of the things about the Sentai. I think that's one of the reasons Saban skipped it, because it didn't have enough toy stuff, to be completely honest. It was kind of, I like to call it practical Sentai Go Busters as a joke, because they were very practical about it, effects wise and like weapon wise and stuff. But this is what I'll be displaying him with, so that way you know he's a Power Ranger and not a Sentai Ranger. So there's not Red Buster. There's our Red Ranger with his big blaster. I think there's a Nerf version of this gun you can actually buy. I don't think there's a regular roleplay one. I think it's just Nerf, because Hasbro owns Nerf. So that's pretty cool. I have a friend who is a big Nerf collector. I'm going to have to check. I haven't talked to him in a while. I should really get back in touch with him and see if he's collecting Nerf Power Rangers, because that's pretty rad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are all his accessories. I think it's plenty. You know, lots of good stuff. He looks great. And then now we're talking about looks. Detail and paint wise, the silver is a nice shiny metallic-y silver, which is really good. The zipper is sculpted very well. That's nice. I like the head a lot. You see, the red on the visor is maybe a slightly different red, but I wish it was kind of more metallic, like the $10 one, because the $10 one had a metallic visor, and that really made it pop. I wish his visor was more like that. But I mean, he's fully painted on the back. You know, the Japanese figures don't fully paint on the back anymore. And Figure Arts still paints on the back, obviously, but Figure Arts doesn't do Super Sentai anymore. They, however, did do the 3 main Rangers in this team. They never made gold and silver, but we already have gold from Hasbro, so thanks Hasbro. They already made gold twice, Lightning Collection and the regular toy line. The Morpher looks pretty good. I really like it. He's just a nice looking figure all around, you know? He's really great. I can see why many people are saying he's their favorite of the wave. I think that zipper really captures people's attention because it's sculpted so well, but it's also fine and even. I really like it. I really like it. A lot. So, let's push his ass back, because now we're going to do size comparison. First up, here's with some Bandai toy lines. On the left from Bandai America, the Legacy GameStop exclusive Armored Red Ranger. And here on the right, the Sentai Hero Series Zuyo Whale. You know, he just doesn't really seem to scale super great with either of them. So, let's remove the Bandai stuff and then get to some Hasbro stuff. We're going to show him with the regular Beast Morphers line. Here he is with the main villain, Evox. And, of course, with just the regular male sculpts from that mold with Blue Ranger. You know, not bad. It's really bulk-wise where he doesn't match up. But height-wise, he seems fine. So I have them all on the same shelf together, my Lightning collections and my Beast Morphers. So that's fine, you know? You can see they do kind of work, but like his zipper isn't painted, you know? And that really pops, you know? That really is noticeable. He looks pretty cool with Evox, though. Once again, Evox is the main villain. Evox should, of course, be bigger, but, I mean, that's not bad. Pretty dope. And then, of course, I know you want to see him with other Lightning Collection figures. Here, he's going to have a crossover with all the Dino Rangers soon. So there is the Dino Charged Red Ranger. And that's my favorite Super Sentai season of all time, you know. The Power Rangers version was watchable, I guess, but Zuden Sentai Kyryuger, best Super Sentai season of all time, everybody. Definitely check it out. And the show with the villain, Lord Zed. Both of them are from Wave 1. As you saw, my Gold Ranger is still in package. I'm going to review my Gold Ranger soon. And if you want to see him together, I'll show him with Gold Ranger in the Gold Ranger review. So what are my final thoughts on the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Beast Morphers Red Ranger from Wave 2? Really awesome. I meant to mention this before, but you see kind of the straps that go over his shoulders and stuff. Those are loose. They aren't like pegged in place or anything. And that's so that they don't hinder articulation when you work his butterfly joints. And you can also slip them off if you want. That won't be accurate anymore. But if you just straight up don't want them on there, then you can take them off. But yeah, that's for articulation's sake that they're loose like that. He's honestly just a really great ranger. You can get in some really great poses. I've been posing him around. I really like him. You know, he comes with the Power Ranger exclusive accessories that you wouldn't get from a Japanese figure, like this blaster and the human head. I mean, this head's still technically a human head, but you know what I mean. Plenty of interchangeable parts. You know, for 20 bucks, I think you're getting more than enough. He's a really great figure. I really, really like him. Once again, I can see why people are saying he's their favorite from the wave. I can definitely see why. Very cool. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I will see you all next time.